This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find?
Once a hidden valley, known only to those who had grown weary of shallow answers and hollow noise. In the heart of this valley stood the Tower of Voices, a spiraling structure of smooth, ancient stone that hummed with a presence too old to name. Many believed that if one climbed to the top and spoke from the open chamber, the truth of all things would echo back, not from within the stone, but from beyond the veil of the unseen. A young traveler, whose mind was sharp and whose will had carved many roads, came to the tower after years of study, debate, and spiritual seeking. He had read every sacred text, sat with teachers from many traditions, and even fasted until visions came. Yet still, something eluded him, an invisible barrier between his knowledge and his knowing. He arrived at the tower and found the sage seated beneath a lone cedar tree beside it. The sage's robes were dusted with pine needles, and his eyes carried the quiet clarity of someone who had long since stopped seeking. "I have come to speak to the tower," the traveler said. "They say it reveals truth to those who ask with sincerity." The sage gave a slight bow. "Then speak and listen well." The traveler climbed to the top and cried out, "What is truth? What is the meaning of life? What lies beyond the veil?" Only the wind answered. It shifted the dust and carried his voice back to him, faint and hollow. He tried again, louder and more forcefully, declaring his readiness to hear the divine. Still, only silence returned. Frustrated, he descended and found the sage brewing tea. "It is only stone," the traveler said, bitterness creeping into his tone. "Nothing more than a hollow monument to silence. There is no voice, no truth, no revelation." The sage handed him a cup of tea. "Many have spoken into the tower," the sage said calmly, "but only a few have heard. What did you bring with you?" The traveler raised an eyebrow. "I brought everything. Questions, prayers, intentions, discipline, even a sacrifice." The sage nodded. "But did you bring surrender? Did you leave behind the need to be answered on your own terms?" The traveler was silent. "The tower only echoes," the sage continued, "until the source of life illumines the soul. Truth remains veiled. You will misread it as silence, reject it as madness, or not hear it at all. The tower does not speak. It listens. And when the divine flicks the inner light on, even its silence becomes thunder." The traveler looked back at the tower. It appeared unchanged, but something within him had shifted ever so slightly, like the breeze that comes just before the rain. The sage leaned in gently, as if placing a sacred question deep within the traveler's heart. "Tell me, traveler, did you truly seek truth, or were you only seeking your version of it?"
Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find?